Welcome back. Nicole here with Edge of Wild, and today I'm going to put together two of my CSA member bouquets, the flower subscriptions. This is like the last bouquet for just about everybody. I'm gonna do one later this week because they have a party that they're going to display them at, and I think my mother-in-law still has 2 bouquets left. She's here all the time, so it's easy to give her bouquets. So I'm excited. I have my first 2 dahlias. Excited to use those. I also have a rose lily to use. Very excited about that as well. It smells beautifully, beautifully. So I would have all that to tuck into the bouquets along with everything else that I'll do a quick run through here and show you close up what I have. Let's take a look at what we're working with in the buckets here. We have an arrangement of zinnias. I have my first 2 dahlias, lemon basil, statice, some agerarum, celosia, poppy seed heads, straw flowers, some of the triticale, sunflowers, rudbeckia. I have 2 glads, the only 2 glads that look good in the garden. However, they have thrips, so I'm not going to send them home with anybody. All of my glads ended up with thrips. And I also think I have a fungal rot issue going on with the corms, so glads are a wash yet again this year. Got to come up with a new plan for them for next year. Okay, now that we know what we're working with, I think I have everything prepped except for maybe some of this rudbeckia. I think that one's good because it's a single stem. These are multi-stems that I was cutting last night just to get the last little bit cut. So I'm going to cut them so they'll be single stems. That way they hydrate a little better. Take off some of the leaves. I don't know if either one of those look happy enough that I want to use them. I'll set them to the side right now. Alright, so those ones are prepped and ready. I have this agerarum needs some leaves stripped. The sunflowers, of course, need to be cleaned up yet. So, the easiest way to harvest sunflowers, and I did not have the ability to do it that way last night, is to go through, find all the ones you want to harvest, strip as many leaves off as you can, and then go through and cut them. It saves so much time. They fit in the bucket nicely. Totally the best way to do it. But I didn't have the time or ability to do it that way last night. Look, straw flower. Pick some of the leaves off of that, because they'll just get wilty. Okay, there's that. I think I need to check over these, make sure none of these were like blown out. No, that one looks good. These are a couple of the side branches that have come up on these straw flowers now. Looking good. Looking cute. Okay. And I think that was all that needed to be stripped down. Alright, so we are going to start with, I'm going to start with this rose lily. And add in sunflowers and zinnias and all of the glorious things. Now that the Japanese beetles have been here for a while, they're finally starting to like lose energy, or there's starting to be less of them, thank goodness. And because of that, I now don't have anywhere near as much damage on my zinnias. So I'm wicked happy to possibly be past the terrible Japanese beetle season that is a constant here every year. But pretty much you wait them out and they go away. You can stress yourself out about trying to do something about them, which normally I do, and it just has never quite panned out to be worth it. So this year I decided I would just let it go. Plus, being pregnant, I really didn't have the time to deal with it. And honestly, I think it worked out to be better, because without having to stress about it, they eventually went away on their own. Imagine that. This is what I'm unsure of. I don't think I want that texture in here yet. I think this is too much fall, and I'm trying to still go for summer. I still want this bouquet to say summer, 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 because it is only early August. We are not at a point of saying anything about fall yet. Although the weather is cooling down. But I'm not ready. Not ready for that. Pull out some of the status. That is monstrously tall. Tuck all that in. Okay. And I think I need one more zinnia over here if I can get it to. Well, I can get it to tuck in. How much more solution do I have? We can give them that. Let me just balance that out. I think so. I think that will balance it out. And then I will add one more there. Voila. I still have 2 stems of straw flower here. There, that looks good. Okay, I'll come around. So here's what I have going here. I have straw flowers, sunflowers, zinnias, just the one Rebecca. A lot of texture on top. Looks good. We're gonna trim these up to, where's my shortest stem? Looks like somewhere around here. packaged, all trimmed up. Lots of colors. Now, the zinnias, you know, you're probably going to get like 5 days out of those. Same with the dahlia, but they're gorgeous summer flowers, and we love to have them around. Okay, so I'm going to set this down over here very carefully, and then start on my next one. I think I'm going to start with the straw flower and the basil. Some of this adjuvarium. I'm going to go with a more intense celosia. Untangle this dahlia here. Tuck it. That's going to be probably my shortest stem. Tuck that right there. And then start tucking in some of these zinnias. Big and showy ones. These are Venere's giants because they're huge. That little hole there, we'll fill it. There we go. Tuck some of the pink status in here. Pick out the nemesis Japanese beetle that always thinks it needs to come along. Tuck in my status. Tuck in some more basil. Sunflowers. Where do you want this one to go? Here. Yep. Some poppies. We're actually going to stick the poppies over on this side. In here. What's the other straw flower over here? Good. Put in this Rebecca and let it float above. There we go. Uh-oh. I hear the new garden helper. He apparently has complaints. Wonder if he thinks he should be arranging the bouquet. I don't think you're there yet, buddy. Any more and that's gonna bend. I think we're gonna cut that one off because I don't think that one needs that. Almost too short to see. We will tuck this on the outside. I think that's all that's going to go in there. There we go. There we go. Do I add purple? Do I trim down and add purple? We'll add a piece of purple. We'll add a piece of purple. Right like that. Okay, now find my shortest stem, sweep up there. So here's this bouquet. Lots of large zinnias, straw flowers, celosia, statice, some Rebecca. I don't expect, again, these flowers to last quite as long, especially like that dahlia tucked in there and those zinnias. They usually brown out pretty quick, but you need about 5 days out of those. And that's just what you deal with fleeting flowers of summer. Okay, so I have these done. I'm gonna get them wrapped, get them in water, and then I will get them delivered this afternoon. Thank you for coming along, watching these bouquets come together. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one.